Hi, I'm Anthony Smith, and if you're curious to know what it would be like to have me serve as your fiduciary financial advisor, you're in the right place. The journey begins with a simple first meeting, either here in my office or virtually over Teams if you don't live in the Tri Cities.
The first meeting. Getting to know each other.
Now, you might be wondering, what should I bring to this first meeting? And the answer is nothing, just yourself. But there can be an exception. If there's something specific you'd like to discuss and you need to share supporting documentation with me, then please bring that. Or better yet, send it to me ahead of time so I can have a chance to review it before we meet. The first meeting is all about getting to know each other better. I'll want to learn a lot about who you are, what your financial goals are, and what brought you here. I'll also take some time to walk through the 4 core wealth management services we offer on an ongoing basis as long as you're a client. And those are retirement planning, investment management, tax planning, and estate planning. And I'll send a follow up letter summarizing the high points of this meeting afterward so you don't have to worry about remembering every detail.
The second meeting. Tax planning and investment portfolio allocation.
Now, you do have some homework before this second meeting. I'll ask you to share your most recent tax return with me beforehand so I can prepare a personalized tax planning session for you. Proactive tax planning is part of what you get when you work with my team. So I like to give a quick overview of what that looks like early on in the process. Chances are you're looking to engage a financial advisor to invest your savings in an appropriate mix of investment securities and build and maintain a financial plan for you to ensure that you are on track to meet your financial objectives over the course of your life. And certainly we will do that for you. Those are two very important pieces of a financial advisory relationship. Tax planning, however, is sometimes overlooked by my prospective clients, but it's so important. If you're not actively keeping tabs on what you can do to be more tax efficient, then the opportunities can slip away unutilized over the years, costing you thousands of dollars. And there are so many tax planning techniques and methods that it can be overwhelming to first identify them, and then secondly, to take advantage of them at the right time throughout your life. That's where we can help. And we do this with the help of an industry leading tax planning software. It's called Holistaplan. It creates a summary report with customized tax planning tips based upon your situation. In addition to that, it has a scenario analysis tool that allows us to test out different assumptions to maximize tax efficiency, all while avoiding costly tax traps. It's also at this second meeting that we'll do a deeper dive into your investment profile and answer the question, what is the portfolio composition that makes sense for your situation? And this is based upon your time horizon, your goals, your risk tolerance, your risk capacity, outside wealth, savings expectations, and so on.
Signing day.
If you're ready to move forward, we make the onboarding process easy. You can sign here in my office or at home using DocuSign. And once you're officially a client, we'll transfer your investment accounts and begin the implementation phase.
Retirement planning.
Next, we'll schedule a dedicated financial planning session to build out your retirement roadmap. This is a big one. We use an application called Right Capital, into which we enter all your inputs, including your personal balance sheet, your income, retirement goals, lifestyle expectations, etc. And the software calculates your probability of retirement success. Ideally, you want that figure to be 80% or higher. And once all that information is entered, the fun part begins. We can tweak any of the assumptions to see how these adjustments impact your probability of success. Life changes, whether it's a new job, an inheritance, a second home, or some other major life event. We'll revisit your financial plan whenever you want to make sure that you're on track.
Estate planning.
Lastly, not to be forgotten is estate planning, where I'll review your vision and confirm that your documents and accounts are set up to make certain that your vision becomes a reality. And if you haven't had any estate planning documents drafted yet, or if they're a bit outdated, no longer reflect your intentions, you can count on me to nudge you towards getting a new set of documents completed. I can assure you that spending time with me going over important estate planning concepts will have you much better prepared when you eventually sit down with an attorney. If this sounds like the kind of financial advisory relationship you're looking for, then please give me a call at 509 735 7507 and let's get that first meeting scheduled.